Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So last week, R&B singer Tank had the internet on fire with some very questionable comments that he made on Angela Yee's podcast called The Lip Service. Child, everybody was like, is Tank trying to tell us something? I didn't know what to think, but let me let you listen to this and then I'll be back with more.
Let's say a guy sucked a dick one time.
Jesus Christ.
Does that mean that...
What does that mean?
Say twice. You said twice earlier.
Why are you so confused?
Twice. I'm waiting for the rest of the guy sucked a dick twice. Does that make him gay?
No, here's the thing. Okay, so
I just sucked a dick twice.
And this is twice as excessive. Okay, but let's dig into it, right? Okay.
He did.
He sucked the dick once, right? Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I'm not sure if I liked it or not.
Let me try it again.
And then he says, you know what? It's not for me. Don't like the taste. You see what I'm saying?
Don't like the taste.
We're not talking about chicken. We talking about chicken.
Well, you know what?
In his jaw.
How you made a bar out of chicken and
because she's an artist at heart. It's natural. It comes natural.
But it doesn't mean he's gay. It means he sucked twice.
Okay. So just for the sake of your argument, that's okay. I got you.
Because the art of being gay is being gay.
It's being.
It's a continuous state of being.
Mm-hmm. So if you lie 10 times, you're not a liar. You just lied.
Well, 10 times you damn near.
That's
fraud.
a lot of practice. So what's the limit? So anything above 2. You get a second chance, and then if you keep it going, then there you are.
You strike out at 3.
Yeah, pretty much.
You strike out at 3.
All right.
Yeah. I think we just made some new bylaws.
We did.
We should print this out.
I don't know what book.
Don't worry.
It's being
documented. It's documented as we
speak. They got to sign it
okay?
before you go into a relationship after 3 times. You know you become a liar.
But what if it's like he's like, I only did it 3 times. It's the 4th.
He's out.
Yeah, he's done. And he's out. Right.
Strike
out.
Okay.
He striked out.
3 you're out.
So, of course, when you look at the clip just like this, which is how it was put out on certain different media outlets, a lot of people were questioning Tank's sexuality. So Tank decided to take to his Instagram and he said the following.
Look, make sure you go watch Lip Service. My interview on Lip Service, Angela Yee and the girls. I said what I said. Y'all so goddamn homophobic. You got to watch the whole clip. In any event, it's just homophobia is real. Let me just tell you that. It's just as real as racism, classism, all of these things, and just as damaging. And it plagues our community the worst. That's this can't be used as a negative. You can't use a human being's existence as a negative. We're going through enough shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going through enough. Like, you don't do that. Like, I get it. You want to call me gay, whatever. I don't have to defend that to you or to anybody. You don't have that power over me. But let's get back to positivity, man. In any event, October 25th, this album is coming out. Elevation. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. Get this album. It's gonna work for you.
Okay, so first and foremost, Tank's new album, Elevation, is bananas. If you're a lover of R&B, you won't be disappointed. Okay, so let's get back into the tea, child. So again, if you only heard that one clip, Tank definitely sounded like he was trying to reveal something. Well, he said, listen to the whole clip, and that's what I did. So they were talking about men and women and infidelity and the words that men sometimes use to cover up their lies. And one of the hosts named L'Oreal said she had a man say, but I don't lie to you. I only lied to you a couple of times about women, but I'm not a liar. I just lied to you about women. Tank responded saying, I definitely understand what he's saying. He's not a liar. He just lied twice. Then he went on to say that he worked in construction before, but that doesn't make him a construction worker. Now, in a later interview that I'll play for you in a second, Tank said that he felt ganged up on by all of these women who kept bringing up different instances, letting him know, hey, a liar is still a liar, no matter how many times you do it. But Tank felt like he had to ride for the fellas, and he failed terribly, honey, when Angela Yee asked him this.
Let's say a guy sucked a dick one time.
So after all of the backlash and the back and forth and the crazy memes, honey, Tank felt like he had to defend himself. So he got on the Breakfast Club on Friday and he explained himself. And this is how it went down.
You're one of the few R&B artists who stay on the road.
Yeah, I mean, me and Genuine.
Got you.
Genuine's always on the road. I don't know how he does it.
But forget all that.
Yeah.
How many do you have to suck?
And that's the problem with this. I don't know.
We got everything out the way. We promoted the album, the show. Now, how many do you have to suck to be gay,
First, I don't know. First of all, this is the problem. She did this.
Okay, tell me. Break it down.
She did.
I only saw the edited version.
We were talking about lies.
Right. L'Oreal said that she was with this guy who was a liar.
Right.
And you said if you tell 2 lies, then you're not a liar.
Well, I was saying that he hasn't become a liar. He said he only lied twice about those 2 things. I said, so I'm not sure if he's a liar yet. He just felt a need to lie about those 2 things.
Was he lying about sucking?
And then Miss Angela says, well, what about if you suck? I was like, well, how did we get here? Like, you could see my disposition. I didn't like where this was going.
So why didn't you stop it, Tank?
I don't know. I just started talking.
The thing about Tank is that Tank always want to prove his point, right?
I wanted to prove. I didn't want to back down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm trapped in between 2 dicks, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on, just right here in a hard place.
And as Biggie said, you find yourself with 2 dicks and no chick, you'd be in some serious shit.
Just some serious. So
you was with 3 chicks, 4 chicks.
So I don't know. Like I'm not an expert on how many.
So you was just talking.
There. Well, also this too. I also was speaking from what I feel is a behavior standpoint, right?
Okay.
If you participate in an act, that doesn't necessarily make you part of that thing.
But if it becomes twice,
I don't know if that's what
if
it
you're
takes.
in the act twice,
I don't know.
You said twice.
Tank's point was, he said if you're a construction worker and you do it 2 times.
I did construction a couple times,
right.
but I'm not a construction worker.
But you could be.
But I'm not.
But
I never reverted back
it's on your resume.
I never said construction worker felt good to me.
It should be on your resume.
Over there and do that.
If you commit murder twice, you're a murderer.
If you do it once, you're
if you rob 2 banks, you're a bank robber.
Well, but see, we're talking about something different because we were talking about, or I'm talking about the exploration process of trying to find yourself.
Yes.
Sexually.
If you suck 2 penises in your life as a man, you may not be gay, but at the least you're bisexual.
At the least you were.
Were gay?
At one point.
Because that's
if
like saying
you don't continue that behavior.
Right.
At one point, you were that.
So being gay is a habit.
Being gay
it's not a choice, but it's a lifestyle.
It's not always a choice, but it's a complete
lifestyle.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to, dip in and dip out. Like, it's a real war going on in terms of how people are born and how people live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just don't get to dibble and dabble. Either you are or you aren't.
Now, what if you
snack on this?
You can't
have
snack.
A steady
no, you
diet.
gotta have a steady diet.
Now, what if say you are gay, but then you engage in heterosexual
but
activity?
That happens too.
Right. And so does that mean?
Because I know a lot of gay men who kiss girls.
Yeah.
But they don't consider themselves heterosexual. Like, no, I'm gay.
Isn't that bi though?
I don't know.
So why did you start the conversation?
Why
are we always talking about things we have no?
I'm trying to defend my point. I am trying not to back down. It's 4 women against 1 man. I don't want to lose. So for the record, I don't know how many it takes.
You know what I learned?
I don't know.
You got to stop defending liars. And that's what the whole moral of this story is. Stop defending liars.
No, Angela, when we're talking about some different shit, you got to stop bringing up dicks.
Now, I must say, I definitely appreciate Tank being a good sport about the situation. I know many other celebrities would have come on the Breakfast Club, mad, upset, going off on the fans, going off on Angela Yee. He just seems like he is secure in his sexuality. Now, I know y'all are thinking, how can he be secure in his sexuality with what he said? However, the way the conversation started, Tank felt like he had to defend himself, and he kept going on and on and on till he stuck his foot in his mouth. Now, will I be okay about my man saying something like that and him coming home and me not giving him the side eye? No, absolutely not. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about Tank's explanation on his comments made on lip service? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Now, before I end this video, I want to tell you about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, you know your girl Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey, and Ash Kicking definitely passed the test. Y'all make sure to check out ashkicking.com for one of the best 100% natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey, and use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.